Hi, I'm personal trainer YUJI.
Today, I would like to focus on building the deltoid muscle using body weight. As I have mentioned many times, once you reach your 40s and 50s, developing strong shoulder muscles becomes a key point in being told you have a great body or look cool. Therefore, it is very important to build this deltoid area. I want you to really work on developing this muscle. We will go through some exercises today, and even if you don't have dumbbells, you can still participate. If you do have dumbbells and are familiar with shoulder press exercises, you can incorporate those as well, especially with the upcoming Golden Week. By looking at the map, even in places where there is no warm winter, you can still find opportunities to exercise a bit. Whether you are currently using dumbbells or not, engaging in activities that strengthen the shoulders during these times can be very beneficial. I believe it will help develop the deltoid muscles even more, so I really want you to try the exercises we will do today. To be honest, training the shoulders with body weight is quite simple. It really is like this. If you can do a handstand easily, that's great. A handstand, or being able to do it like this, is almost the same as a shoulder press. However, a shoulder press actually requires advanced technique, and many people find it difficult to achieve that. Sometimes the basic shape can be difficult, and in the past, there were situations where things became unexpectedly challenging. So, while we may not reach the level of a handstand, we can do something intermediate to develop the deltoid muscles. This exercise resembles a modified push-up. First, lie face down. When you are face down, your body should be flat on the ground. From this position, place your arms directly beside your chest. Stay relaxed, and it doesn't need to be too wide. A width that allows your thumbs to just barely touch your chest is fine. Your feet should be about shoulder width apart. From here, push your body back strongly. Push your body back. Enter this position and then come back strongly. And once again, push back from here, and then drop down again. That's how it feels. This kind of feeling. This kind of feeling. With this, I think I can probably do it. So, what this means is that first, you push back from here. But while doing this, you need to keep pushing back with your body, continuously pushing back, push back. At this time, make sure your feet don't open at the toes. Keep your feet straight, and while it's not necessary to force your heels down, let them lower naturally. Well, my heels are a bit lifted right now, but it feels like my Achilles is stretching. And during this, try to keep your knees as straight as possible. I want to stretch as much as possible. For those with slightly tight hamstrings, there may be a feeling of tension, but aim to stretch as much as you can. If someone bends a little, that's okay. The key is to push firmly while in a stretched position. This is important. It's crucial to push as far as you can while maintaining that firm pressure. Also, make sure your head isn't tilted too much to one side. The top of your head should be directed between your hands, creating a straight line. You don't need to look forward or down. You don't really need to look at the bridge, but just about here, right? If you keep your gaze around this area, your head will be facing towards the space between your hands. It's important to push all the way through to this point. If you don't push all the way, it becomes a vague state and you won't use your shoulders much. Push all the way through and keep pushing until your elbows are extended. Really? Pushing hard. Feel like you're pushing your body back while feeling the contraction of the deltoid muscle. The triceps will also contract, but make sure to go all the way until the deltoid muscle is fully contracted. From here, move forward and then return to this position. At this point, it's not that your chest has to touch. It's more about maintaining the position. It's not a break, but rather a pause. You don't have to hold it here. It's fine if you touch, but then you should move back. Lower it slowly before pushing forward. The lyrics about lowering down feel almost like a shoulder press. From here, you push down with a strong shoulder press, opening the elbows as you push. It gives the impression of a shoulder press, where you are pushing forward, so you want to feel like you are pushing back strongly from this position. Anyway, this part is important, so make sure to do it properly. When you come back down, resist with your shoulders and slowly lower yourself while also engaging your triceps. Alright, let's do it like this. Please try it together with me for 10 repetitions now, Let's go through 10 repetitions together smoothly. Get into a prone position. Once you're lying face down, is it okay to place your hands beside your chest? Please keep the same pace as me. From here, yes, stop at 1, then slowly return. Yes, push to 2, then stop completely. Breathe out. Slowly at 3:15, 1, 2, and relax. Take it slow. Explain it slowly. Push 4, 1, 2. while controlling slowly. Yes. 5. You can do it, right? Close and open. Good. 6. 1. 2. Let's go. Okay then. 121. Inhale slowly for 1, 2. Control your breath. Inhale for 1, 9. Exhale for 1, 2. Let's go slowly. Control it slowly, okay? Yes, we'll proceed at this pace. I think you can feel the press bag working, especially in the front of the shoulder, and a bit in the middle, but more towards the front. So, that's a bit insufficient on its own. I think it would be good to add one more exercise. We'll do one more, but this time for that area. Next, we will do an exercise where you lean slightly back, positioning yourself behind the halfway mark. This is a similar stance, where your feet are about shoulder width apart and your elbows are directly under your shoulders. Is shoulder width good for both sides? You will rest on your elbows and then lift yourself up once. From here, shift your weight onto one elbow, creating this position. You should lightly touch the area around the middle back line of the shoulder with 2 fingers. While touching, feel the area as you proceed from here. Raise your shoulders like this. Lift them to shoulder level, then lower them. Raise your shoulders, lower them, and repeat this process. As you raise your shoulders, you will notice that the area behind the deltoid muscle becomes tight and hard. This area is contracting and becoming firm, which helps support the movement. As this contracts, the torso feels like it is rotating. You should also feel this line with your fingertips. The muscles themselves may start to feel a bit strained, but you can sense it through your fingertips. The idea is to do it while feeling it. The abdomen doesn't need to rotate that much. The abdomen shouldn't rotate too much. It's enough if just the shoulder rises a little. From here, well, the hands, the abdomen, and the torso don't have much freedom to rotate. Just make sure that the side where the shoulder is connected opens a little towards the opposite side. About 45 degrees is fine, and then return to horizontal. Return to horizontal. As long as the shoulder is moving, it's okay. Let's do 10 repetitions on one side like this. I'm looking from the front. From the front, let's see how much angle is moving. When viewed from the front, if I touch here, it's about 152 degrees. Yes, if the shoulder goes about 45 degrees, that's fine, so you can do it to some extent. Support yourself with one arm at the elbow and move the shoulder. You should feel the back of the shoulder moving. Well, let's do 10 repetitions. I think it's good to just go ahead and do it. So regarding the current press back and shoulder roll, if we combine these two, we can effectively use both the front and back, allowing us to create a well-rounded training routine. This will feel completely different from the dumbbell shoulder press or other exercises, so even if you usually use dumbbells, I encourage you to try these variations occasionally to provide a different stimulus. I believe that introducing different stimuli will lead to better results. And for those who are still at the beginning stages, I want you to first focus on these areas and really value the aspect of supporting your own body. In reality, it's not just about using dumbbells, it's about supporting your own body. Engaging in this practice utilizes muscles thoroughly, including many smaller muscles, so even when doing the shoulder press with dumbbells, it feels completely different and more effective. Actual gymnasts, for example, don't use dumbbells, but by supporting their own bodies, they develop impressive deltoid muscles. Well, that's how it is. It's not that I do this all the time, but supporting your own body is quite important for the shoulders. Trying different variations can help you develop your skills further, so I encourage you to incorporate bodyweight training with these 2 exercises. Let's work on strengthening those shoulders. Please subscribe to the channel and follow me on Instagram as well. If you're interested in specific parts, feel free to reach out to a friend.